Hello everybody. Welcome to the QuvarTV show. I'll be your Quvar for the evening. Where've all the good men gone and where are all the gods? Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising odds? Isn't there a white knight upon a fiery steed? Late at night I toss and I turn and I dream of what I need. I'm holding out for a Quvar till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be fresh from the fights. I need a Quvar. I'm holding out for a Quvar till the morning lights. He's gotta be sure and it's gotta be soon and he's gotta be larger than life, larger than life. Somewhere after midnight in my wildest fantasy, somewhere just beyond my reach, there's someone reaching back for me. Racing on the thunder and rising with the heat. It's gonna take a Superman to sweep me off my feet. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be fresh from the fights. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the morning light. He's gotta be sure and it's gotta be soon and he's gotta be larger than life. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. Nicole, what the fuck did I tell you about interrupting me while I'm singing? It's jam time. Don't you understand? You don't interrupt jam time? Nicole, I don't care what's happening. You don't do it. You just don't do it, okay? Let me jam. Just let me bang, bro. Just let me bang, bro. Nobody needs a Nicole. Not before the end of the night or the middle of the day, I don't give a fuck. Up where the mountains meet the heavens above, and where the lightning splits the sea, I could swear there's someone somewhere watching me. Through the wind and the chill and the fire, and the storm and the flood, I can feel his approach like a fire in my blood. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be so strong and he's gotta be so fast and he's gotta be fresh from the fights. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the morning light. He's gotta be sure and it's gotta be soon and he's gotta be larger than life. I need a hero. I need a hero! I need a hero! I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. I'm almost positive the rest of the song is all instrumental. I'm fairly certain. I'm pretty sure. So hello everybody, officially. Welcome to the QuvarTV show. I will be your Quvar for the evening. I hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic day. I've had a hell of a day myself, let me tell you what. I basically got home from work. It was chaotic. There was another fire that I had to deal with. Just a whole mess of machine issues and problems with material. It's been a crazy week. Absolutely chaotic. So I got home, tossed together some stuff to start stream, used the restroom, and started stream right away. So I'll probably be eating dinner at some point during stream, I believe. Thank you for the applause. Whoever that was out there somewhere, appreciate it. It does seem like there might be a bit of a delay on some of the messages I'm seeing. I'm not sure. So why don't we just start off real quick with a fun little thing that I never really do, but we can call it an Omega 3, inspired by Mi Hermano del Alma, Snake E, where we test latency and the lag between what I'm saying and when you're hearing it. So the next time that I say the number 3, you can type a 3 into chat, or you can use the fancy 3 emote. It's a follower emote right now. You can use that, this one right there, to indicate how much delay there is between me and you. And that's the next time I say the number, not right now, because I haven't said it yet, but I will say it in just a moment. So if you're ready, 3. All right, looks like we're going about 5 seconds for Gary, 12 seconds for Penguin, and about 16 seconds for Violet. If you're not on mobile, you can always try refreshing and seeing if that helps. Mobile has an inherent delay to it, but you can give it a shot at the very least. But maybe that's just the way it's going to be today. Here, let me drop this. There, that's better. But yeah, it's been an insane day. It's going to continue tomorrow, I'm sure. And we'll see how it goes from there. I also almost tripped while pulling my pants off today. Because I got home, I don't want to wear jeans while I'm streaming, so I was pulling them off. And, like, you know, sometimes your calves get caught by the pants because, like, your calves are so thick and muscly. And then you just, like, try to pull it while pulling out the other leg. And then you kind of stumble forward and you almost trip and fall on your face. But you catch yourself on your bed and you're totally fine. This happens to everybody, I'm certain. In that exact same way. Oh yeah, I gotta pay my my water bill. It's sitting on my desk. I forgot about it. I'll remember now. Congratulations, Penguin, on getting the love at first sight so fast. I mean, you're sort of fast. You were like 3 or 4 minutes in, so you could have been faster, but you tried your best. Congratulations, though. Happy to see you here. Princess time. It is princess time, in fact. Hello, Gary, as well. I hope you have a wonderful day. Never thought I'd be happy my VR battery died. Why are you happy it died? Is it like dead or just like it ran out of juice? But hello, everybody. Welcome. Let me just let me slap this on there. There we go. Hat. Be gone, hat. And hello, Violet. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a wonderful day yourself. Pleasure to see you. Thank you for joining the Kuv Army, but harder this time, with money, for 20 months. Going on 2 years of subscribing. Which is huge, because, like, I know you've been here a long time. How long? Yep, it's been over 2 years since you've been here, so you've been subscribed nearly that entire time. Thank you for supporting me, for encouraging me, not just with subscriptions, but with your presence in my life, and for always being a fire to warm me on the darkest of nights, and to burn away the darkest of nights as well. Thank you. The gods, they're right here. Where? Oh, you? Yeah, that's true. New Kuvar, so I got one. I kept them for 20 plus months. Intend to keep them many more. Many more like I ever scream. Thank you for existing. Thank you for letting me exist with you. Thank you for being you. I love you. I love you too, Violet. And thank you for the nice, kind message. I appreciate it. And thank you, Ellie, as well, for agreeing with that. Thank you all for dancing and vibing. I fucked up the song a couple times. I just wasn't in the zone for it, I suppose. But I was told I need to sing more to start streams off, so we're giving it a shot. It's the path we're going down. I won't be doing it like every time, obviously. That would get to be too much. It'd be a little excessive. But every once in a while, if there's something that seems appropriate, like this one where who needs a hero? Perhaps this princess that I will be trying to slay today. We'll see. Hashtag slay queen, but it's princess. Goddamn, Nicole, you're gonna make him cry. Nicole is so rude. Just because she made you sad doesn't mean you gotta shoot her in the heart like that. Nicole needs to learn her place, alright? She's an unpaid intern for a reason. If he does cry, just lick him up. Be nice, Nicole and Violet. I am being nice. Nice. What do you mean? Do I sound tired? Oops. It is possible I'm tired. This is a possibility. Thank you for the applause, Violet. Thank you all for joining in the Omega 3 as well. Fresh, hopefully that does anything at all. It might. It's possible. So you're not wearing pants? I knew it. I took my jeans off before stream. That doesn't mean I'm not wearing pants now. It just means I'm not wearing those jeans. Because jeans are not that comfortable to just sit around and hang out. So I'm not wearing jeans. Ran out of gamer juice. Ah, shit. Lovely day. I wrote about Spanish pork. Nice. It sounds tasty. I wouldn't mind some Spanish pork, but also I'm just kind of a little hungry right now. You didn't fuck up anything. You're Quvar. I'm a little bit of Quvar. Thank you for the follow ages as well. 2 years, 2 months, 2 days, 18 hours. Violet, you're supposed to do that 4 hours from now. So you could do 2 years, 2 months, 2 days, and 22 hours. What are you thinking? And Gary's at 1 year, 8 months, 18 days, and 8 hours? Look at the patterns happening here. So many patterns. It's amazing. I love it. And then 2 years, 8 days, 2 hours. Yeah, that's all right. I mean, I guess if you really think about it, 2 times 2 is 4, and there's 2 2s, and 4 times 2 is 8. So there's a pattern there as well. That's right. I can find patterns even where there aren't any patterns at all. You just sound tired. I was going to ask if you were tired or sick. I don't think I'm sick. I was sick, what was that, last week or the week before? I don't know. Whenever that was. Right now, I don't feel sick at all. I'm probably just tired. That is true, actually. I did also not sleep very well today. I've had several days this week where I sleep for 3 to 4 hours, wake up, and then struggle to get back to sleep until my alarm goes off and I have to go to work. And the work itself has been exhausting in its own right. So it is very possible I've also been tired. You have pants under your pants? I mean, I put pants back on, though I have been known. Have you ever worn, like, long johns underneath jeans? Like, I might be crazy, but that is one of the most comfortable feelings. Because, like, it's so warm and soft and comfortable on your legs, but then you have, like, the outer layer. It's, like, a little bit further away of the jeans themselves. So it creates this, like, weird cocoon wrapping your legs up, and it's just incredibly comfortable. I don't know if that's weird. I don't know if other people agree with me, but it just feels good. It just feels right.
Oh no, Gary Goreholmes cheered. X100. I got you, Violet. Hey Google, set a timer for 4 hours. Sure bitch, I got you.
Nice. Thanks, Google. Your pants pantception? No, just different pants. Just different ones. Died 5 minutes in a stream. Well, I mean, that's pretty good timing. It's like, hey, you're dead, but he's here. It's me, the boy. Thank you, Gary, for the 100 bits. That's very sweet of you to use bits for comedy bits. I will always approve. And it's very kind as well. If you didn't not be here, I understand, because you've been lost in the VR world. That makes sense. So you're saying is that you want the flannel lined pants. I don't... Siri, no, go away! I don't think I want flannel lined pants, because those don't have the same... Unless they're like skin tight pants, but I don't like really skinny jeans, because those feel like constricting in a way. Whereas the like the long johns are... They're tight, but they're more of a hug than a squeeze, if that makes sense. So like the flannel pants wouldn't have that same effect because they would be warm on the inside, sure, but it's not really the warmth necessarily that is what I'm looking for. I think it's more of the hug. Like the warmth is nice, but I think it's the hug that I like. I think. How about overalls? Overalls could be all right. They could have like the same effect, but like it's really the long johns are the key here. Like long johns with overalls over it would work. I could definitely rock that look. Quvar exclusively wants leg hugs. Only leg hugs, like the good old-fashioned romance novels from the old days where there's the man standing on a rock with his chest bared and his long flowing locks waving in the breeze while a scantily clad woman hugs his leg and stands to the side. I have a picture of a gigantic carved Bigfoot statue. It's carved out of wood, with me doing that exact pose to it. It's out there somewhere that most of you are not privy to, but I think a couple of you might have seen it, possibly, or I will find it and share it with you. What about leggings? I live in leggings! Comfy! Yep. Leggings are life, I understand. I don't know if I would like leggings. Maybe? I might? Yeah. It's true. That's not a Bigfoot call. Bigfoots go like, and then they bang sticks on the walls and the trees and go, something like that. But I don't know if I would like leggings for sure, because, like I said, it might not just be the long johns. I think it's the long johns with the jeans on the outside that makes like a cocoon. Because I enjoy wearing like lounge pants, pajama pants, because those are soft, they're comfy. I wear those pretty often, but I don't know if leggings would have the same effect. I guess I'd have to try some leggings and see if leggings are comfortable in that same way. I'd have to try it. But thank you, Gary, for the Bigfoot call. I appreciate that. You know, we're just about caught up on chat. I think we should stop fucking around. We've been rambling. I've been rambling far too much. I think there's a game we need to play. Because who knows how many times we might be able to save and or slay the princess. The only way to find out is to start now and never stop. Never be game over. Imagine leggings as a second skin. Probably, because they seem very tight, and that doesn't seem bad in theory. It seems like it'd be comfy, but I don't know. I just don't know. So this game has a content warning. This is a horror game, and it is not intended for all audiences. Please visit our website, blacktabbygames.com, if you need a full list of content warnings, which I suppose I could do just to have the knowledge. Black Tabby Games. Content warnings for Slay the Princess. Direct spoilers will be avoided, but if you wish to avoid general spoilers for the game's content, scroll at your own risk. There are rare flashing images in the game, so if that's a health risk for you, please turn them off in the preferences. General content warnings. Oh, wow, there's some real content warnings here. Okay. So this is a very, very much a horror game. General content warnings for everybody. This game may include mild nudity, realistic depictions of mutilation, disembowelment, realistic depictions of knife wounds, loss of self, cosmic horror, existential horror, being eaten alive, disembowelment, suffocation, realistic depiction of acid burns, realistic gore, jump scares, derealization, forced suicide, loss of bodily autonomy, starvation, unreality, body horror, forced self-mutilation, forced suicide, realistic depictions of graphic violence, self-degloving, realistic flaying, self-immolation, realistic depiction of a bloated corpse, drowning, realistic depiction of burning to death, auditory gore, murder, death, loss of control, verbal abuse, gaslighting, dismemberment, graphic self-decapitation, realistic severed head. This game has some fucking content warnings in it. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. That is the biggest list of content warnings with the most stuff in it that I think I've heard of in a long time. You know what? You think that trigger warning effect covers it all? You think that's good enough? That's probably all right. That's what I have for my my Baldur's Gate 3 streams, because I just don't know what's going to be in there. But I think this might be a little more brutal than Baldur's Gate 3 based on this content warning. That's what they are made of. Your own skin you shed and then wear again. Ah, see, I don't shed my skin that way. I shed my skin in like smaller flakes. Second skin, if they're too tight, they leave little lines. That makes sense. It makes total sense right there. Content warning, we slaying bitches respectfully. Like long socks, in theory, leggings should be nice. That makes sense. See, I don't know if I like long socks though, because like the last time I wore long socks, it was, they were like soccer socks. So I don't know if long socks are like, if I had some comfy ones, it might be better. But those socks were not very comfy. I didn't really like those feelings. Like, as evidence from the Kink Tier List Eyes emoji stream, I do love stockings and leggings and socks, just not necessarily on me. I don't know. I've never worn them. It's possible. Perfect tightness. You feel so supported. Nice. Maybe I'll have to try out some leggings at some point. You're out here in the thigh highs with suspenders. Game said, Vor, I'm in. Not like this. Bring on the yaoi hands. There might be some yaoi hands in this game. An ordinary Thursday, the QuvarTV show. Time to hashtag gaslight gatekeep girl boss up in here. First bloated corpse I saw was in the forest in 6th grade. Brings back fond memories. That's insane. I don't know if I've ever actually seen a dead body in real life. In person. I don't think I have. Because I didn't make it to a lot of funerals when I was younger. And I've only been to a couple funerals while I've been an adult. And I don't think any of them had an open casket or anything. I've never been in the hospital when somebody's dying. I've never seen a dead person off on the side. I've seen dead bodies. I've seen dead people on the internet, but never in person, I don't think. Like, I've seen plenty of horrifying things on the internet, but in person, I don't think I have. I might be wrong about that, but I don't think I've seen any. I've seen dead animals. I've seen a number of dead animals, but never a dead human. That's good trigger warning. Nice. Glad to hear it. Thigh highs make me look sexy after. Nice. Thigh highs do work very well. We love the thigh highs out here. Put a smiley face, add some intimidation. To the trigger warning? Like that? Nothing like starting the day out with a good bowl of Q flakes. Yeah, you got some good ones. They come off in like little tiny ones. They're very precious. Salty, but like savory. It's good stuff. Dead bodies are so interesting. Interesting. I know like they have a weird look to them from what I've heard. Seen so many. Once brought a mummified cat to the 7th grade science lab. It smelled awful. Everyone hated it. I loved it. I am not surprised by any of this for you, just to be clear. It makes total sense. I wonder if I should also say, hold on. Just to get that in there. There we go. Just to cover everything. They are interesting. Science Phantom Embalming is so cool to me. I mean, I've played Mortuary Assistant. Is that the same thing? Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. So this is like Doki Doki Literature Club, which I have often referenced. I believe I have a different perspective on than most people because I see Doki Doki Literature Club as a tragic love story. That's how I see that. Curious. This game is really interesting to me already. I'm very curious about where this is going to go. All I know is that it said psychological horror, it said visual novel, and it's got this fucking gorgeous art style of like sketchy aesthetics and like animated in a really cool way. Only ever seen a dead body online like this? Yep. Yeah, same. We can fix it. Wait, hold on. That doesn't sound good. Romance. Swoon. No premature endings, but there are premature ejaculations. There could be in this game. It didn't mention that in the trigger warnings, but maybe it's a case where people aren't triggered by premature ejaculations. Keyboard. Mouse. I'm going to be using mouse primarily, I think. Left click advances dialogue and activates the interface. Middle click hides user interface. Right click access the game menu. Mouse wheel up, click roll back side, rolls back to earlier dialogue. Mouse wheel down rolls forward to later dialogue. Dialogue skipping, user interface, take a screenshot. Toggle assistive self-voicing. Navigate to the interface, etc. We'll find out. Preferences. I'm going to go full screen. Is this going to affect it on OBS? Looks alright on OBS. Okay. Skip. Nothing for now. Might skip some stuff later. Quick menu visibility. Visible. Boil effect. Parallax effect. And flickering images all on. We'll just leave it all for now. We'll fuck around and see how this goes. Alright. That's not the ending, it's the beginning. Hello, Geronimo! Welcome to the stream. I hope you're a wonderful, fantastic day. I hope that everything has served you well, including spooky season, and heading into the proper Thanksgiving Christmas season here. I've already had snow for myself, but I hope you've been well. Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing? It's not ending just a bit early. Alright, let's hop right into this. Let's see how this goes. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Ooh.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
The parallax already is a really neat effect. I always enjoy parallax all the way back into the olden days of your handheld games. It's a really neat effect, and this is doing it very well with the sketchy aesthetic. It's like a pop-up book. It's really lovely. So my cock's early because you know I'm always late. It's not the Fall Out Boy lyric. It's something like that, I'm sure. Speaking of clocks early, daylight savings this weekend. Look forward to that. That's exciting, huh? Let's put on auto for now.
You're here to slay her.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Ah, my choices. Hold on.
The narrator. Explore. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Explore. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? The narrator.
It's okay. So the thing about this is I'm turning on closed captions because this just reminded me I don't have that on. I was planning.
Who did it?
Oh no, Gary Gorholmes cheered. X100. Brother, is that you?
Explore. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Do you
The
call
narrator.
Do you call your sister princess? Nicole, is this your brother here? Let me return to the darkness. No darkness, not once. I'm probably still going to be reading these dialogue options myself because I think that's probably a better experience. Where it's like more.
The narrator.
Wow, there's so many options.
The narrator.
Wow, there's so many options. Holy shit.
The narrator.
But it's also just really funny to hear this and think like this is voiced. Do you want to hear the voice of the
narrator.
character you're playing as?
Explore. Can't someone else do this?
Can't someone else do this?
Explore. Forget it. I'm not doing this.
The voice is so fucking funny though. The voice is very funny.
The narrator.
But I think this is it. Our first playthrough at
Self-voicing
least.
disabled.
Our first playthrough, we're going to play it normally, and I'll read it. But I'm tempted to put on the voice acting, the in-game voice acting, and see how that goes. We're here for Kuvar, but that robot though, can you believe it? All right, let's see what all these options are. End of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution! Silently continue the cabin, turn around and leave. The fact the first choice, the very first choice, has this many options is insane. I wonder if the explore ones open up other dialogue options. Let's try that and see if that opens up other dialogue options while not choosing something.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. And perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Okay. My first thoughts immediately are that I'm asking questions of the narrator, and the narrator is responding. And the fact that the narrator is responding in this way directly to me makes me think we might be dealing immediately with an unreliable narrator. I don't know if that's true or not, but it immediately makes me think that. Okay, so that does just give me some... No, that opens up other dialogue options. Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Wow, this game is insane. There are so many options here. And it opens up more explore options too. Holy fuck. What a visual novel. I am baffled. I am flabbergasted and blown away. But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
This game's about to get extensive. Extremely glad you're not trying to get every single ending. Yeah. Not today. Not today, at least, because I do not have time for that. I gotta get to bed so I can wake up early in the morning for work again. But maybe. Maybe! It's a little quiet. Can you turn up a little, mayhaps? Sure, absolutely. Thank you for letting me know that it was a little quiet there. Is that better? Can you hear the music and the narrator and everything? I mean, I guess you can't hear the narrator right now, but... Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
The voice is still pretty quiet. I can try... turning voice volume. Oh, it's all on max right now. So I can turn it up again on OBS. Narrator's a soft man. He might be.
Slay! Slay!
Why'd that cut off like that? Slay! Slay! He's got a yellow head! Thank you, Gary, for the slay! Slay! Narrator's a soft man with an itty bitty voice. Let's see if it gets better. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she is dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Like, I'm not getting any context, but he's so confident about it that if she gets out, the world will end. You must slay her. Thank you, Gary, for the slay, by the way. I don't remember if I said that. I'm getting distracted by the game, I think. But is the narrator voice better there, or should I keep turning it up? How do you feel about the volume? Think it's good? Alright, cool. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
And you won't tell me what it is. Of course not. Can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
I don't trust this man. I don't trust this narrator, man. Thank you, Gary, for contributing to the Blow Up a Balloon Challenge. I definitely didn't just purchase the balloons when I woke up at 3 a.m. today and couldn't get back to sleep. But they'll be here tomorrow. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Okay, I mean, that's valid. That's fair. I guess the idea of slaying a princess being bad is strictly tied to the idea of princesses equal purity and innocence or something like that. How is the raffle? Ah, Violet won. Again. Violet's luck is off the charts. I think this narrator doesn't like princesses. I don't think he does. He doesn't like monarchy, which is, like, fair. Monarchies historically are pretty awful in most cases. Can't someone else do this?
Oh, if only that were the case. But I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
So it can only be me. Raffle Redeem is still up. I turned it off now. Thank you very much for letting me know. Totally forgot. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
No, but I just wanted to make sure you're considering everything. Forget it. I'm not doing this.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Turn around and leave.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
There was like 7 different options, and picking one of them leads to another like 7 or 8 options. This game is fascinating. We're not anywhere into this game at all. We've done nothing. But the presentation of it, the aesthetic of it, the style of it, the way it's opening up like this, and the options and variability of it is fascinating to me, and I love this. This is amazing. It's like I said, I'm pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever. Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
What?
That's strange. It looks like this path
Okay.
also leads to the cabin. How convenient.
Okay.
Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
It did say the voice of the hero, but it was the narrator's voice, I'm pretty sure. And they just like, no, ignore that. That's not important. There is some meta shit going on here as well. There's way more going on than is made immediately apparent. And walking away does not lead anywhere, but it happens. Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Ha ha, you fool! You fell victim to one of the classic blunders. The most famous is never get involved in a land war in Asia.
It's true. That is what it was. Thank you, Gary, for the Princess Bride sound. Land war in Asia. Never get involved. Not once. I should watch the Princess Bride again sometime soon. It's been a while. Good. Maybe everyone should die. So what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess. And, last I checked, you're part of everyone too, so if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
But you must understand, I really need to know what happens if I just keep walking away. Don't you understand that? It's a good movie, love the Princess Bride. But what if she's hot? It's always possible. By the way, for those of you who have 7 TV emotes, which I do have number of 7 TV emotes available on my channel, I added 2 new ones today that I don't know if they're in yet properly. I'm not seeing them on the list. Maybe I have to refresh. TV. Alright, it might just take a while for them to upload. I added some new emotes. They'll be available on 7TV soon-ish, I presume. And we'll get to it when we get to it. Oh no, there they are. There's this one. And this one. The Q Turbo, from what I can tell, is only really able to be properly appreciated on mobile. I think. Cannot see. Do you have 7TV installed? And or refreshed? Because you need 7TV to be able to see them if you don't. What's 7TV? Oh, you go to 7tv.app. APP, I believe. Yeah, 7tv.app, and you can install it there. It's like better Twitch TV, but different, and it's got more stuff going on. I too am interested in how to get. That's 7tv.app, like that. There are a number of emotes available through that, so that means you probably haven't seen the ones that I used during. Like the ending stream stuff, like this Apple Cat Run. I love Apple Cat Run. There's a lot of very good emotes available. There's in fact almost 300 available through 7TV right now. Hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you're a wonderful, fantastic day. Thank you for the 7TV emotes. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful time. How's it going? By the way, this game has some extreme trigger warnings, and it's very horrible from what I understand. So keep yourself safe if needed. But welcome. But that is a brand new animated emote, courtesy of one Penguin 5. The Q Turbo is maximum speed seen on mobile. I don't know if it shows up the same on your monitors, but my monitor, I don't think the refresh rate can really match up with how turbo it is, because it's super fast. Bray Melty, if spooky will lurk. Absolutely, I think it is spooky. It gave a big horror. They gave a big, this is a horror game, many trigger warnings message. So enjoy your lurk. Take care. Hope you can get some good food and some good rest tonight. Thank you for stopping by. Figured it was fair to warn you what you might be getting into here. 7D TV still makes no sense to me. I'll get it one day. It's just the same thing as Better TV, but a different app with more availability. So if you download the extension for your web browser, it should just work from there. Bye-bye, Shaq. Go pop pop. It does go pop pop. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Yeah, well, I'm petty.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Look, there's the cabin.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Wait, what's going on?
You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness, but it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Wait, what? Chapter 2. The Stranger.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh my god. I love this game. I love this game. It's got lovely music, by the way, but the way the music started to distort was premium creepiness. And then the unrealness of the cabins becoming everywhere, and then be like, yep, world ends, everybody's dead. Chapter 2. I thought we were heading towards an ending. I thought we were going like, hey, quick ending, let's see what happens here. But we're going to a different ending now. We started Chapter 2, there's a fucking wall out there that won't let us leave, and different dialogue options. Wrong choices? There are no wrong choices. I did it. Congratulations, Violet, you have done it. You got the... Is that the wrong narrator? There was the voice of the hero for a moment. There's the narrator, and then every once in a while it's the voice of the hero. Okay. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Wait.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience. The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Okay, so are all of these just voices in my own mind? Is the he they're referring to me, the player? And the voice of the hero is not my voice. It is a voice in my head of a heroic consciousness. And there is also a voice of a contrarian in there and the narrator? I mean, we immediately, because of the choices we have made, we have immediately confirmed narrator is unreliable. But also all the other voices are, and we have no idea what's going on. God, this game's so fascinating. Hello, Sia. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Hope you're a wonderful, fantastic day. Super fast. Stop what? Yes, I know, right? It's insane. And hello, Karna. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Slaying royalty. I am slaying some royalty here. I'm going to kill anybody that I can. Thank you very much.
Don't kill me.
I'm not going to kill you. Not yet, at least. My dinner has been brought to me. It is a garlicky pasta dish and a wonderful side salad. Excuse me for a moment while I take some bites quick. I haven't eaten yet today. Too busy working to eat.
Authority. Wow, that was shit. Hang on. I've lost my authority.
Authority. Authority. My brain is on fire. My brain is on fire with excitement. Swell is wonderful. Love to hear it. Thank you, Gary, for the 75 bits and the Baldur's Gate Authority. Meals. Hello, Ash. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're a wonderful chores day here. I'm taking a moment to eat some food quick while we make decisions on where to go from here, because this game is fascinating. I'm so intrigued by this game already. Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
So it very specifically has to be me that kills the princess. Very specifically, according to this voice in my head that we can't trust. She had a good birthday today. That's right! That's right, it's your birthday today! I knew there was a birthday. I just forgot about it because my brain is melted. I'm glad you had a good birthday. That's wonderful to hear. Welcome to the stream. Everybody, it's time to celebrate a little bit. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ash Frost 34. Happy birthday to you. I hope the rest of your evening goes just as well as the rest of the day had gone up to this point. I hope you got some delicious food, some treats, maybe some gifts, and I hope you're doing well. Thank you all for wishing Ash a happy birthday as well. It's very sweet of you and I appreciate it. You're very welcome. Congratulations on growing 1 year older, 1 year bolder, 1 year stronger, your soul burns 1 year brighter. The world is your oyster. Nice lunch at Red Lobster with my mom, did some shopping at the mall. Nice! That does sound really nice. I haven't been to Red Lobster in ages, but I always love some good seafood. Hope you got some good shopping done as well. It sounds like a lovely day. Salad. New shoes, bath bombs, and stickers for your car? Nice. A nice collection of things that are handy, necessary, and fun. I've never actually used a bath bomb. Bath bombs always seem neat to me, but I've never actually used one. Perhaps one day. Lie. Yep, okay. Heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay that princess.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
Okay, so he can actually tell when I'm lying.
Before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
He is the voice of the contrarian. So I wonder... Man, I'm so curious about what actually will constitute an ending. If there's like time loop potential shenanigans here, what creates the ending? Got an old copy of Sonic Unleashed for the Wii? Nice. He's dead! But he's alive with you. That's pretty good. I know that's a very, it's a very contentious
I'm not gonna
game.
lie to you, Josh. I'm incredibly high.
Yeah, you know, I don't disagree. I also think you're incredibly high. Narrator. This narrator has to be high. Truly, he has to be on the ganja, as they say. On the ganj, even. But I know Sonic Unleashed is a contentious game. Some people hate it. Some people love it. Some people love one half of it. I've heard that the Werehog sections are the part that has people mostly like, I'm not sure about that. And the music as well, I heard, apparently annoys some people because it's just constant like trumpets or horns or something. But I hope that it serves you well. I've never played it myself, but it looks neat. I see nothing wrong with it. And thank you for contributing to the Blow Up a Balloon Challenge, which is now completed. Thank you, Violet, as well, for completing it. Unfortunately, I am unable to blow up a balloon right now because I don't have them yet. I also need to ask, would you prefer that I blow up the balloon, record a video of myself blowing up the balloon that we watch on stream, or blow it up on stream without a guarantee of video, where it might just be sound? Would you like to actually see the balloon attempt to be blown up, but it'll be pre-recorded, or have it happen live, but might just be audio? Say it depends on the version you get. I don't mind the Werehog. Yeah, it's totally fair. I don't disagree, and I'm not an expert on it by any means. Werehog sections are great. He gives the most crazy screes. Scree! Get ballooned. I will get ballooned. Blow it on stream live. Let's hear you stupid sputtery ASMR. Live. Okay, fair enough. Totally valid. Live on stream. Everybody wants it live. All right. And then maybe I'll record one afterwards if I don't figure it out, and then share that so you can see the video of me going... Then a picture? Yeah, I can take a picture. All right, got it. We'll do that on Thursday. Today's Thursday. We'll do that on Saturday then, because I should have the balloons by then, and we'll see what we can do with it. It is also appropriate because I'm going to a birthday party on Saturday, so any leftover balloons I have, I can bring there and show them how good I am at blowing up balloons. I'm actually going to Coding Hayes' birthday party, who was one of the people who was with me when I discovered that I could no longer blow up balloons. He was one of the people there, and he was one of the ones who was like, what do you mean? And then he blew up one right away. I was like, what the fuck? Why can't I do it? I don't understand. So that'd be appropriate. All right, let's proceed into the cabin.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. It's all shifted, an inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that, but when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
Huh.
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
Okay.
Now, even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Okay, so immediately I'm wondering how much of this is different because of the choices I made in the first chapter. Is the cabin have non-Euclidean geometry and different portions of space-time jammed together because I walked away to the extent where different cabins were popping up all over the universe, and now they're all slammed back together? Is that why it's like this? Or is it always like this the first time you come in? And in addition to that, the voice of the hero, did that show up because I refused to kill the princess? And did the voice of the contrarian show up because I decided to go against the wishes and just say everybody can die? I'm leaving. Is that why he's here? Would there be different combinations of voices? Have they recorded enough dialogue to have that many different voices in different ways connected together? Or is this a lot more linear than it seems to be? I have no fucking idea. Quvar walks in, Cody, you're not gonna believe this. It'll be exactly like that. That'll be the first thing I say to them. I won't even say happy birthday, I'll just say, no, you won't believe what just happened. Hole in the space, I'm continuing the floor. There is. It's just gone. And look, with the parallax, you can see that not everything fits together the way it's supposed to. Discussion of morals, came here to slay princesses, what's happening? There's a lot more happening here. It seems so simple, but it's not. Killed all and have none towards me. Interesting. So much. Let's see. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
Ooh, we should look at ourselves. Wouldn't that be fun? You won't be looking at yourself because there isn't a mirror. There's the table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement.
Excuse me?
There's nothing else in
I see a
here.
mirror. You are an
There's
unreliable
definitely a mirror.
narrator.
There isn't. You insisting it isn't there just makes me want to look at it even more.
We are basically the contrarian at this point. Why would you lie about that? What's the point?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do if you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done?
Approach the mirror. What is he trying to avoid?
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Did they say creaming? Definitely not. I don't think I can... Preening? Preening. Like you're preening yourself. It's like a grooming thing. Like you're making yourself look pretty, basically. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand
Okay,
against the cabin
hold on.
wall.
Wait.
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there
I
a
mean-
second ago. And now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
I mean, we already saw it. We have lizard hands. We're a dragon or a monster or something. You have claws. I do. Which makes sense because I think the cursor here is a finger. A clawed finger, which is probably my finger, apparently. Lizard yaoi hands! What if you're the monster out to kill the princess? I might be. I very much might be. Let's enter the basement without taking the blade. What if you have hot yaoi hands? I might. I don't know.
The door to the basement creaks
Okay.
open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
This hero's not very
We
heroic.
don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
What if the cursor was always lizardy? I think so. I think it's always had this aesthetic to it. I just didn't really think about it too much. We must slay her! Perhaps. Why? Do you think she's evil? Her voice is kind of high at the end. A little bit. You mean when she said kill with the overlapping voices? So there's harsh stairs to the left. There's a center staircase and these soft stairs to the right. Let's take the soft stairs to the right.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make
I don't
your
like
way
the
down.
sound of that.
Like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern you might slip or tumble or lose your way. But the further you go, the deeper you sink in. First,
I don't
it's
like
the
that.
lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight. The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence. It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming
Am
your
I
every
in like an
thought.
esophagus or something?
You
Yeah, that
slowly
cabin
lose
looks totally
sense of
different.
yourself the further you go.
That's a totally different cabin. I fucked up the
Time
entire world.
disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
As everything becomes
Physical
less
sensations dull
detailed.
and vanish. till the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
I have so many questions that will not be answered by the end of the stream here. So many questions about what is happening, how it's happening, why it's happening, and how much variance there actually is in the end of it. Because I feel like I fucked up the world by making those decisions in the beginning, and now it's ended, and in its ending, a new beginning has started that is just everything mashed together. Like, I wonder if I just walked forward, if it would have just been like, totally normal cabin, totally normal stairs, go down, meet the princess, everything's fine. Why they make it creepy? Because it's a horror game. What do you think? Looks like organs. It did kind of look like organs. Like we're inside of something. Fucking shit. Talk about horror games. Thank you, Gary, for the Home Sweet Home Gift 6. Alright. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here.
That's okay. Sometimes I forget where I am too.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face. She's so warm and friendly. It's deception. Don't buy into it.
How strange. So, why are you here?
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Yeah, I think that whatever path I decide to go down is just totally fucked. Brain feel like it's creaking. Yeah, this is the path that I've chosen. And look, they have different expressions and different like hand placements and like body language, and they had different voices too, like different like manners of speaking. Interesting. How many different princesses are there? There's more of you now.
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
She fractures again.
I don't like where this is going.
Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
I like that we just
How would
stumbled
we
onto the
even
most
do that?
complicated
Where would
path
we
possibly.
start? We'd always start by retrieving the blade.
Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs.
Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back.
Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way.
Yeah, I
so
might have
please,
fucked up the
for love of
world.
Everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
I have made mistakes, I think. This is the life that I've chosen. Hello, Candy. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Pleasure to see you here on a wonderful Thursday. And hello, Toke as well. Good to see you. How's your night treating you? Why are we slaying the princess? Because if we do not slay the princess, the end of the world will happen. But I made choices in this visual novel that immediately, I think, led us down the most cosmic, horror, eldritch, unknowable, timey-wimey shenanigans path. So I brought us down the most complicated path that I can think of right now. Tired work kicked my butt. My birthday was Sunday. I'm sorry work kicked your butt, but happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. And just for that even, let's wish you a happy belated birthday properly, huh? Why don't we? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Candy. Happy birthday to you. So a lot of birthdays this week. You're the second person to come in and tell me it was their birthday recently. And I'm going to a birthday party on Saturday for another friend, an IRL friend. It's wild. Another birthday. Woo! Thank you. You're very welcome. What do we want to do here? Why are all of these the same? These three are the same option, apparently. It all just leads to retrieve the blade, perhaps? Oh, wait! Is that because there's three of her? So this last option is all three? Imagine people being birthed. I can't imagine it. Never would happen, especially not in November. What's your name?
You can call me Princess, if you'd like.
Well, excuse me, Princess.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
None of them have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
Yeah, it's a little sus. Getting down here was weird. Like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me?
I don't know what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand.
One Piece! Yo ho!
I'm
Sorry.
being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in. I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place.
Uh-oh.
Why would I know what happened to you? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
I'm making more princesses, all of them. I have a docile, normal, happy princess. I have apathetic, bland, monotone princess. I have tsundere, angry, Ojo-sama princess, and I have depressed, sad princess up here. Birthday was wonderful. Con was fun. Friends gave me birthday money. Jimmy lunch. Asta voice actor and Michelle Ruff gave me their post and sign up for free. Free funnel cake. Free Chloe voice actor saying happy birthday. Shows me cry. That is amazing. That sounds like a huge birthday weekend. That sounds fucking fantastic. Huge congratulations for that. I'm really glad you got that weekend. That's wonderful. That's really, really wonderful and fascinating too. Wow. Love that for you. That's so much good shit. That's a lot of good shit. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here?
I don't know why I'm here, but there has to be a reason, right? You don't just lock a princess away in a place like this without a reason. I wish I knew what it was. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen, or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
Don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
There she
This
is.
is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this. But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her. Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
It's fine. It's fine. So this is evil princess there then. She's got like a dead look in her eyes. She's got the shadows, the creepy smile, hands posed together like she's just anticipating something. Got an Asuna figure. Wasn't bad price. His birthday money. And same friend got me a hamster plushie, which is so cute. Love that. I'll never forget it. That's really wonderful. Having these key core memories like these moments that bring you so much joy and bliss and wonderment truly are incredibly important. I'm really happy that you had such a good birthday. That's really wonderful. Thank you for sharing that joy with all of us as well. Found the hot one again. Yeah, it's her right there. I'm getting you out of here. Try and free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. Retrieve the blade.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself.
Oh, there are multiple versions of me as well.
The room spins, your perception multiplying in a
I broke
sickening
it. I
kaleidoscope
broke everything.
as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
I do all of these things.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... We can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't.
Oh, no.
Because this isn't fun. How are we
It's a
supposed to have
mess.
fun if everything is
It's a
happening at the
mash.
same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world, the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Oh
I
no.
think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
She's a monster truly now.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts
Parts
of us that are dead,
and others, they just don't fit.
We can feel them moving around in places they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
I'm sorry.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
I
We
didn't.
should help her.
I didn't mean to.
I think we did this.
I'm sorry.
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
Look what you did. I did this. I made these choices. It's going to be okay. Oh, no, it's not. I was wrong. Well, you don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror. Why is it here? Why now?
I got an achievement called The Illusion of Choice, I believe. When everything is possible, nothing is. The narrator is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
V-Princess. Cerberus Princess. Princess Hydra. I mean, it was more of a, what is that term? Cronenbergs. Yeah, mutated creatures. Just absolute messes. Chimera works as well. I was thinking like Cronenberg specifically. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. No. Don't do that.
Why do they both think I shouldn't look at the mirror? I don't know where she went. I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her. That array of wiggling arms behind her like a fire but made of human flesh.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
She just took the Full Metal Alchemist episode too far. A little bit. She got a little big for her britches out here. Fuck, I'm so late. You're totally fine, puppy. Welcome to the stream. I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic day. Pleasure to see you, as always. How is it going? You've only missed me making decisions that have brought us down the most convoluted and fucked up path possible. I made the worst decisions, or the best ones, immediately. Welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful day. How's it going? This music is lovely, though. And, like, this imagery is lovely in a way, and, like, how beautifully horrifying it is. There are so many options. There are so many options in this game. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Solitary lights? What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
I'm not a bear. I'm gonna trade one existential dread for another, and Lurk will play Alan Wake's American Nightmare. I love you, Kuvar. Keep going. You shine brighter. Thank you very much. Enjoy your Alan Wake American Nightmare. I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic evening. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being out to sleep there. Absolutely, Candy. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for sharing your birthday joys with us. Have a wonderful evening. Take care. Rest well. Sleep tight. And dream bright. How dare you stream while I'm distracted? It's not my fault. I didn't know you were distracted. I just got home, hit my scheduled stream time. Let's go. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
I wonder if because she is a horrifying mishmash of 5 different realities of this princess, if she is her own complete entity, if she is saying that she created it in this space only knows us, or if she, the princess locked in the basement, only knows us. They're very similar situations, but there's a slight nuance there. Thank you for wishing them well, puppy. The gift of the fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. These ones are a contradiction. A winding kaleidoscope of paths and wall. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
I really went down the craziest path immediately. I mean, I guess I can't actually verify that. The other paths could be just as crazy, but I feel like I've immediately made the, like, most wild decisions somehow. How sit is one hand down here just holding hands? Like, a lot of them are, like, holding wrists and, like, holding them back or, like, controlling them, covering her eyes and face. There's this one hand down here that's just holding it. It's kind of cute. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess? Or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Witness me! Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
So it's all in what I perceive?
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
So she's asking me to go to other world lines to find other princesses and to combine them all together into one massive entity beyond the limits of space and time. Man, I really went balls deep into this one, huh? Share the food. I can't. I need it for myself, puppy. I haven't eaten all day. I was working too much. Besides, it's almost gone. I have a little bit of salad left. You wouldn't want that anyways. It's got veggies in it. Several veggies, in fact. And then I have a little bit of pasta left, which is just it's just like angel hair noodles with some garlic sauce and some cheese. It's tasty though. Heckin' veggies. Yep, lots of veggies. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I was sent to slay the princess, to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay. So, I don't know I don't know enough about this game to know if that always happens. That feels like that is a result of the choices I made that drew us into an insane end game situation, which feels like the path that we have chosen sets us up for a in media res beginning to the story of like, hey, this is how this all begins, and then you start from here. Whereas, like, that feels appropriate to start with. It's insane. It's a lot to take in, but that feels appropriate to start with that ending of like, yes, you've now seen this unknowable cosmic horror that is the blended consciousnesses of this mysterious princess, and she has asked you to go back, collect more of her to add them to the consciousness, and you'll forget everything before you get there. It feels like that's what it should be. Because you could go down a normal path and kill her or something, or find something, and then get to that ending later, and then it'd be like, oh, now I understand. It's all interconnected. It all makes sense. But I feel like it's a really powerful opener to be like, yes, this is what's happening. I mean, either way, it's not a bad thing, no matter what order you get the endings in. But that feels good. I like that. And that's a very good ending to that ending. She asks me to tell you to remember her. You won't. Crash, you're dead. Because you're going to forget everything. But it also hints at the implication of the beginning of it, where it said, this is a love story. It hints at that idea of it being a love story. By the way, for those of you who just stopped by, I do have that trigger warning on the bottom of the screen for horrific violence and horrifying events, etc. To be clear, this game starts by telling you to go to their website to see all of the content warnings in it. I will now read those content warnings once again, just so those of you who just showed up a little bit ago are aware. Content warnings for this game. Mild nudity. Realistic depictions of mutilation. Disembowelment. Realistic depictions of knife wounds. Loss of self. Cosmic horror. Existential horror. Being eaten alive, disembowelment, suffocation, realistic depiction of acid burns, realistic gore, jump scares, derealization, forced suicide, loss of bodily autonomy, starvation, unreality, body horror, forced self-mutilation, forced suicide, realistic depictions of graphic violence, self-degloving, realistic flaying, self-immolation, realistic depiction of a bloated corpse, drowning, realistic depiction of burning to death, auditory gore, murder, death, loss of control, verbal abuse, gaslighting, dismemberment, graphic self-decapitation, realistic severed head. Those are the content warnings for this game. That is the most, yes, Gary, the most extensive warnings I have seen in anything. And I don't know if they just wanted to cover all their bases, or if it's just like it's that much happening, but that's insane. That hints at so much that could happen here. Violence, yes, much violence, and I know you're very excited, puppy. You got here just in time. The only thing you've missed is the cosmic horror side of things, where it doesn't even make it into the proper violence. So let's see where we're headed from here.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Alright. Now that we've gone total hog wild, let's play this straight and see what happens. Actually, no, we're gonna play it straight. Normal guy, understands what he has to do and is willing to do it. Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright. So yes, the normal cabin does not have any of that multiple realities mashed together nonsense. It doesn't have the cosmic mirror. It's just a normal cabin with a blade and a door to the basement. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
So this princess we're coming for is the arrogant, like, Ojo-sama princess that we saw. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
What? It's what my job is. That's what I have to do.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
No. It's what I'm here to do. Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Because I have the knife now, my cursor has changed to the lizard hand with a knife. What do I have? A knife! Also, she was chained twice, but the other one's broken. Tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
She looks so concerned.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Never mind, she's horrifying.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I won't fall for her lies. We're here to do a job. Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Oh no!
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Am I feathered? Am I a bird man?
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder.
She doesn't sound like she's dying.
Do you actually believe this was
Yeah,
enough to
okay.
kill me?
Fair enough.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's
Whoa.
over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
I don't know. She was pretty confident she wasn't dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And
Why?
why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
You told us to kill her. If she's not dead, then it's a problem.
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
You're right. She's dead. Let's just get out of here.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Okay, I was gonna say, I thought we just went from the craziest ending to the least crazy, but things are popping off. Why did you... What would have happened if I touched the princess? I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
My
This
reward
is what's best for everyone.
is eternity?
Trust me.
Wait, keeping me away is best for everyone as well?
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Don't tell me what I am.
Psst. Hey, we're not just going to stay here forever, right?
Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
Huh. Okay, maybe I'm not happy. And I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
It doesn't sound right. Wouldn't using the blade, you know, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense, we'd die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing.
It's
just
eternity.
The same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You see, that gaslighting tag is really appropriate because I feel like I'm getting gaslit by both of these people. I feel like neither of them is being truthful with me. Also, I just realized the screen is cut off. Hold on. The screen's been cut off this entire time. When I went into full screen, it did cut off part of the screen. Look at all this stuff you guys weren't seeing. That entire first ending, you didn't get to see most of that. I wonder what you didn't see. I wonder how much was cut off. Unfortunate. I'm blind. Don't worry, puppy. It's not just you. It was everybody. Everybody was blind. Nobody saw. I think it was just cutting off the bottom right corner, though, so you still saw most of it, I think. You might have just been missing a little bit of the bottom portion, possibly, and then a little bit of the words on the side. It's fine. You're right. I didn't like that idea.
Step 2. Gaslight.
Step 2. Gaslight. Although in this no, I think gaslighting was step 1 in this game, yeah. But thank you, Gary, for the step 2. Gaslight. Just in the corner. Corner. I'm just going to stick around and do nothing. At least for a little while longer.
What a relief. I suppose we've got all the time in the world for you to change your mind. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
I'm so happy
Please
right now.
Shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here.
What do you mean? I'm so happy.
Little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
We got the good ending! I did it! I saved everything!
To my completion, you cannot go further astray.
So that first ending is okay. So no, we can't accept eternity. Eternity is not for us. Eternity is for other people who don't have work to do still. And we have work to do still. Okay. Maybe I'm not happy. I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Good. Because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Is the princess still down here?
The princess's body is dust and bones.
Wow, it has been
The
time.
blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
I feel like if I pull the blade out, it's going to, like, awaken her.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Okay.
The end. Nice knowing you.
Chapter 2. The Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Huh. So we have a new voice, the voice of the cold, which is guiding us. It's cold because we were cold, and we killed it. So as we killed her, we obviously would like to kill her again. So next step would be, I don't know if we kill her again. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too.
We're just slaying everything around here.
If you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Yeah, what's going on here, narrator?
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
It doesn't
But I
matter,
didn't fail.
because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying.
Am I gonna kill
Just
the narrator?
stay focused, will you?
Can I kill the narrator? Thank you for the cold guy, Gary. And hello, Blue Hope. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic day. Pleasure to see you. I'm not a bear. I just dress like one, I swear. Happy Thursday. Or Friday, or whatever your time zone is. Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
If anything, the world ended after I slew her. When I tried to leave, everything was gone.
That's a good point. How do we know we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess was what ended the world, not the other way round.
Yes, maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again, wholly aware of what's waiting for us at the end. But that's assuming she's alive in that cabin. We did kill her, after all.
You're going to find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here. And let me assure you, killing her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time, but it's a load of nonsense. You'll get your happy ending. I promise.
Yeah, but you think my
that's
happy
exactly
ending
what we're
is
afraid of.
nothingness.
Really? Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you? Oh well, there's no use arguing over your masochism. The cabin awaits.
Last time around, I stabbed her in the heart and she died. How could someone like that end the world?
She just can. You'll have to trust that what I'm saying is true.
She just seemed like a normal, totally normal princess. Except for that first ending that I totally forgot about because I forgot everything. Who locked her in that basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
I'm special!
You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Of course we're special.
Yeah, we're so special. We're so big and so strong, you're damn right. We're so special, so brave. You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
This is boring. He's clearly not interested in talking. So let's just do as he says. And maybe he'll stop bothering us.
Alright, that's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Turn around and leave.
Oh. Do you think there's something else out there? Alright. Let's see what we can find. It's bound to be more interesting than doing the same thing over again.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
I wonder if... It's hard to say. I wonder if this would become an endless loop of killing her and then dying, or if it offers different options. Because these chapter 2s are different. It's a chapter 2. What does it mean? The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Oh, how quaint. He really wants us to go in there, doesn't he?
I I wonder, because I went down, this is the path I went down when I did the first chapter, and it led to chaos. If I do it on a second chapter, how would that affect it? No, let's go talk, let's go talk to the princess, yeah. Okay, I'm going into the cabin. Sheesh.
That's great to hear. As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, I think this will all resolve splendidly.
Oh well. Cabin it is. The interior of the cabin
mirror's
is
back.
cold. A soft odor of dirt permeating the air.
It's a different cabin interior.
Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition. You haven't died. You certainly haven't already slain the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Quit playing your spooky music at me and tell me about this mirror!
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Who cares if there's a mirror? Let's just go into the basement and find her body so we can be done with this.
I care. I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am.
I care less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us?
Show me the cosmic mirror.
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
So I think he can't see the mirror. Let's approach it.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago.
Alright, same thing. Same lizard
Now
hand,
it's
nothing
gone.
more.
Let's not spend much longer worrying over it.
I think it's
Clearly
probably
it's
less of
not
a lizard
even
hand, more of a
important
bird
enough to
hand,
be
though, because we saw like
acknowledged.
what looked like feathers when I stabbed her before. Let's enter the basement with the blade again.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
And let's enter the basement.
The door to the basement
Normal stairs,
grows
just
open,
different aesthetic.
revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure.
Yeah, she's not calling out to us this time. That's different.
I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final
okay, she is
step,
dead.
the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
Huh.
Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the
Ghost
floor.
princess!
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you,
Ah,
followed by
she's
a
the specter.
mischievous skeletal grin. And finally,
The rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? Ghost! Oh.
Nice work, hero.
Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
I've always wanted to fuck a ghost.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
So I wonder if leaving the knife in her is like locking her down, otherwise she'll come back in some way. Oh, still so many choices. Let's wait and see how things play out. Let's not slay her right away.
I see you brought that annoying knife again. So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
Wow, there are so many explore options. Holy shit. Do you know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me. All I know is there's a hole in my chest. Not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older and deeper. A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Are you in a different world that is not the one you should be in? And where are you supposed to be?
Home.
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away. Wherever I'm supposed to be, it's out there.
How specific. And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out, which, in case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire world.
Why was there a creepy echo when she said home? What is this home? Who is home? Where is home? I'm sorry I killed you last time. I shouldn't have done that.
Too little, too late. But you can still make things right.
She's not in a position to bargain with us. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. We don't have to do anything, but maybe we should. We did kill her. Wouldn't it be the moral thing to help her now that we have another chance?
You're saying I have a chance?
When a hero slays a monster, does he apologize to it?
Sometimes.
No.
Sometimes.
So don't try to make things right. She was going to end the world. You didn't do anything wrong, aside from apparently killing yourself, and that doesn't have much to do with her.
If you can go through walls, can't you just leave on your own?
I wish that's how it worked. but this place won't let me go. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything would be fine.
Yeah.
Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things.
I don't know.
It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
In theory.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all, you owe me.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
I mean, aside from when she looked really creepy.
Us, if we went along with it.
Now isn't that an interesting thought?
Huh?
We could finally bring her face to face with him.
Huh? What?
I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
That is interesting.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
It'd be interesting, though. What if I say no?
Then I won't hitch a ride.
Okay. You won't hitch a ride if I say no, or you can't hitch a ride?
I'm sure you'd like to know. It's a shame I won't tell you.
She's actually pretty cute. The way she's being
It'd be
coy like
easier
that.
for both of us if you just let me in. And doesn't it sound nice?
Maybe for her, but it's crowded enough in here as is.
You won't have to feel guilty anymore. If you even do feel guilt.
It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body.
That is a very dangerous train of thought.
If I let you in, do I still get to be in control?
Sure, why not?
That doesn't sound very reassuring.
Where's my insight check?
I can't believe you're even entertaining her right now. I mean, just look at her. Do you think she has good intentions for her murderer's body? Of course she doesn't.
I don't know, I can't trust any of you, though. This would just be temporary, right? You'll leave once we're out of the cabin?
If I'm able to. But for all we know, that's not how it works. Maybe I'll wind up stuck with you for a long, 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 long time.
Do you hear the way she said that? She knows more than she's letting on. Don't let her fool you into doing something you'll regret.
Before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave this place. I was told you would end the world.
And what? You just believed that? You killed me without giving it any thought? That's cold.
I do have the cold voice inside
That's
of me.
rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over.
She's right, though, but that's neither here nor there. What's done is done. What we do from this point forward is all that matters. Let's try not to let emotion get the better of it.
I'm not cold. I'm just dumb. I'm just a big, dumb, stupid idiot. Stupid, stupid, stupid. What was I thinking just believing what I was told?
Oh, cut it out. You don't need to be so pathetic.
Sure. Did that make you feel better?
She's so condescending. What a bitch. Well, you didn't answer my question. Do you want to end the world?
The only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
Cold choke it. You still didn't answer my question. Even if you don't want to end it, does letting you out of here mean the world is going to end?
It does. We're not asking you. We've heard your whole speech already.
I really don't know. I'm not lying to you. I promise. The world doesn't matter. All I remember is that I'm supposed to be there, not here. I'm just supposed to be a part of it. It's home, I think.
She needs to go home.
But what does it mean for anything to end? I ended, but I also didn't.
Yeah, it is a new beginning.
I'm not so sure endings are real.
What a thing to say in a visual novel like this. Well, were you going to end the world?
I don't know. I just wanted to leave. I still just want to leave.
What are you going to do if I help you get out of here?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt. Maybe I'll haunt you.
We're in, boys!
Asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
The princess leans in close and pauses, the frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
Especially when it's someone who's dead.
Why do you gotta keep doing the spooky face thing?
She pulls back with a playful giggle.
Why you gotta...
I don't think most living people could answer that, either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
Why you gotta be all wraithy? Can't you just be a chill ghost? Like Casper? Let's leave it at that. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different?
You don't look dead, killer.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
And you don't feel dead, either.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are.
I need to look in the mirror again, you're right.
But we've already been over that. So why don't you stop stalling and let me in? It's so cold out here.
Can I marry her? I see you too are a member of the I've always wanted to fuck a ghost faction. Proud. After I killed you in this cabin, I wanted to say it teleported. It wasn't in the woods anymore. Time stopped meaning anything and I had to kill myself to escape.
You poor thing. That must have been so frightening for you.
You know, after everything we've been through, it's nice to see someone finally sympathising with us. This whole thing's been an ordeal, hasn't it? She doesn't mean it.
It serves you right.
Alright, come on now. Just because I killed you once.
Too, when you stood there not saying a word with a knife clenched in your fist. But now you know how bad it hurts to get stabbed in the chest. It sounds like you got exactly what you're owed.
Alright, like, you keep doing this thing where like you're trying to convince me to let you in and free you, and then you do the creepy face thing like, oh, you deserve to die. Like, that's not very convincing, lady. All right. Slap her silly. I don't think that'll be the answer. Stabbing her, stab, slap. I guess the same thing. Slap with a knife, perhaps. You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me?
A boring question with an easy answer. Nothing. She's dead. Dead things can't hurt us.
Historically, dead things can never
That's
hurt
for
you.
you to know, and for you to wonder about. Maybe I can't do anything to you.
See?
Or maybe I can rip your heart out.
You're doing it again. Like, do you
Who's
want
to say, really?
Do you want me to free you, or you want me to be scared of you? What do you want?
Uncertainty here. I don't know what to do or who to trust.
What's your goal? See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about in the woods. This already happened. We killed her.
Yes, obviously things are strange right now. I think it's safe to say that you've seen something you shouldn't have seen. Whatever worlds you've hopped between, whatever versions of me you've met, none of that matters now. There's no changing what's already happened. But you have a job to finish. Finish how? We already did what you told us. And now she's a ghost. You haven't tried slaying her yet this time, though, have you? And then what? And then you'll have saved the world.
I don't know.
I think he's asking about what happens after we save the world. If that's even still an option. What do you mean, after? You already know what we mean, don't you? So why don't you go ahead and tell us? Are you going to try and lock us away in a timeless void again? Because I didn't much care for that. I'm not going to lock you anywhere. What an interesting choice of emphasis.
Was it we who chose to be locked there? She wants to skin suit. She wants to wear me like a skin suit. It's possible. Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time.
Well, yeah. You brought a knife with you. Was I supposed to just welcome you with open arms when you obviously had stabbing on the mind?
That knife could have been for anything.
It could have, but it wasn't. You can't blame me for threatening a would-be knife-wielding murderer. Especially when that would-be knife-wielding murderer became an actual knife-wielding murderer.
I mean, to be fair, the first thing I said to her was, I'm here to kill you, so... I killed you. What are you doing not being dead?
I don't feel very bad. But I guess I'm not dead. So you must have only mostly killed me.
Because I took the knife out of
Or
your
maybe
chest.
death is only mostly real. But it's also mostly not real. I'm not sure. I'm just the one these things have happened to. Not the one with all the answers. Or any of the answers.
But we're not a ghost. Unless we are?
What if we are a ghost?
Maybe that's why the mirror disappeared. We're actually dead. Death, at least as a form of permanence, is just a concept. And clearly it's not a very useful one anymore. Maybe we should throw it out entirely. See, this is why I didn't want you to talk to her. Death is not just a concept, it is an extremely real phenomenon.
No, she's making some good
Don't let her
points.
distort your reality. Cold, hard facts exist. The truth exists.
Yeah, but I don't get the truth from you.
It has to.
Your truth is skewed. Your body's right there, though. Your dead body.
The princess glances back at the bones lying on the floor.
It's just a body. Do you believe these bones? Or do you believe me? Because those bones aren't talking to you.
She's seeing things pragmatically. We should do the same. Reality is what's in front of us, not our preconceptions of what it should be.
Yeah, you
It
know,
doesn't need to be a static truth.
it's very true, given everything we've
It
seen so
doesn't
far,
need
even the
to
stuff
be
we've forgotten.
objectivity.
Okay. I've given it enough thought. Let's get you out of here.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times
I'm
do
being
I
a
have to
pal.
tell you?
See you soon.
You did the thing again, like right at the...
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Am I dead?
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Oh, it's just the weight of the ghost inside of me.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Can she hear him
So,
now?
it doesn't work like that for you?
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor, are they also supposed to be you?
Mirror?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm...
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me, is what I am.
Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
Huh.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
Yeah, you're all
They're
just...
not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
I don't know if they do, honestly.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
Are you, though? I mean, you're the narrator.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're
Okay.
barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground.
Is this a meet
The
cute?
princess is nowhere to be seen.
Obviously she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
Oh, how interesting.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
Shut up.
You don't
Shut
have
up.
to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Oh, I can still do all of these things. I can still slay her or leave. I can't think straight. There's too much noise.
It's okay. We're almost out of here. Just take it one step at a time and everything will be fine.
Everything won't be fine if you listen to her.
One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
Wouldn't that be nice? There's only one way to find out.
Saves. We have saved. Let's slay the princess again and see what'll happen. Will it loop again? Will she be dead for good? Am I gonna be dead for good?
Isn't that an interesting idea?
I hadn't even considered it as an option. Slaying her would slay you. Are you sure you're willing to do that? Of course we're sure. The decision has already been made. All right then. Better this than ferrying her out of here.
What do you think you're doing?
I mean, you made the creepy face at me.
She's scared. No point wasting more time. Do it. You lift the blade, then plunge it deep into your guts. Pain spreads quickly through your torso as you attempt to turn its edge up towards your heart.
No!
Princess, her spirit bound to your prison of flesh as she had once been bound to the basement's prison of stone, cries out in agony as you slice through organ and muscle. Your skin roils and bucks as she violently pushes against it from the inside. Bits of her seep through, white and glowing with ethereal light, but still the walls of your prison hold.
Is this really what you wanted? Do you hate me so much that you would kill yourself just to deny me freedom?
Yes, he would, because he knows what's at stake, and he knows what will happen if you leave this place.
The world will end.
I'm not so
She
sure
made a
about all of
spooky
that.
face.
Don't be modest. You're a hero.
I don't know if we are.
Do you think I'm just going to stick around while you die? Hell no! I'm leaving!
You can try if you want, but I think this is an end for all of us.
Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
The princess's form continues struggling to pull itself out of you. The effort is in vain.
You're trapped in here with me.
You collapse to your knees. Your vision blurs, then starts to fade.
What a neat aesthetic
what
this whole
happens?
thing has.
I think he's gone. Just like everything else. Are we dead? I don't know. I don't think so. This is different than it was last time.
As the voices in your head debate amongst themselves, the form of the princess crawls from your body and into the vast nothing surrounding you.
Do you think we're done? Do you?
Oh, nope, there she goes. You have given Ghost Princess to the mass, but you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end. For you. But it's not the end for me. Because my memory has returned and I remember all of it!
I would have kept them in the dark if I were you. What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. You've grown. Do I look different? It looks mostly the same from what I can tell. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Thank you for greeting each other, and thank you, Gary, for the Dab King sunglasses dead. All of them are true. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin, and there she is. Except this time it's not Princess Mass, it's just Ghost Princess there with the flailing arms. Approach her.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Dab in the crown, embrace dead. This is all the truth. It's exactly what it was. Crown, monarchy, princess, dab! Embrace the dead. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is vaporous. She is a dream for a life she could never have. But that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for an understanding heart. Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. Do not worry. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are a weave of emotion at odds with themselves, but they are only perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build upon. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. I will transcend in due time, and there is no way forward but to contribute to my awakening.
This is so interesting. Yes, it is very cool, Blue. Like, every time I come back here, it always gives me the same options, too. I can go back to collect more. I can attack the entity, or I can destroy my own body. And I have no idea what any of them are going to do. I don't know if any of it matters. Does it make a difference if I slayed her or let her out? I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Shit. Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path...
Oh, man. I don't know. This game is so much bigger than I thought it was going to be. Even if the differences are minor, there's still multiple plausible endings to each ending. Because there's the path that you walk and the way you end that path, followed by chapter 2, in which you meet a different version of the princess and you make decisions there, all of which can have their own endings. There were 3 possible endings, multiple if you really think about it, because I could have killed the ghost, I could have walked out with the ghost possessing me, I could have killed the ghost while she was possessing me, or I could have just walked out on my own, at least. And I could have also gone down there without the knife at all, and that would have changed things. And then all of that would also lead to that event, even if all of it leads to the same perspective joining the consciousness with the same ending there based on the decisions you made. There's still the 3 endings with that, all of which might have different results. And because it says that you can't go back to redo things, you can't go back to get different endings because those paths have already been tread, that almost makes me wonder if there's multiple endings to the endings to the endings to the endings based on decisions that you make along the way. And I don't know if I'm way overthinking how complicated this game is, or if it's actually that versatile, that widespread. But regardless, it feels that way. And that's fascinating. Because right now, I made that save originally with the thought that I could go back to that save and I could make a different choice and see what happens from there. That was originally why I made that save, so I could be like, okay, there's a split here in the path. I could either kill the princess now by killing myself, or I can leave and give her the freedom with her possessing me. And I wanted to see both of those, but now I'm like, do I just keep going on the path that I am on and seeing where it takes me? And then different paths in the future if I want to see everything. And I don't know what the right answer is.
Slay her.
I don't think there is a right answer.
It will be the end.
I think it's just
of the world.
all chaos. I don't know if I have time right now to do another run, because it's gotten late. Which is unfortunate, because I want to do so much more. Here, how what we do is we save here, because this was the decision that I made. This is the path that I'm led down. Let's load this And I won't do this for future endings, because I want to just take a path and stick with it and see where it brings us. But just for now, let's go back to this one, leave the basement, see what happens just out of curiosity. And I might come back to this game because I'm fascinated by it. I want to see what happens. But I will be coming back later because I have other games I need to play and beat, and the world is chaos. So late. It is rather late. So I'm going to end the stream after this. We're going to leave the basement, see what happens, and we're going to call it there.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
I mean...
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
She sounds like she means it. Like she really doesn't believe that's the way it goes.
If she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world? It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world. Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world. I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another?
Bees.
Or is it the same world reborn? Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door. For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
It's because he has no actual power aside from talking.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able. It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate.
And whine.
This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
I wonder if I had left the knife up here and done this, if at this point it would have given me the option to slay the princess because the knife would have been right there, and I would have had my last opportunity. Thank you for releasing the bee, by the way, Penguin. Let's charge forward.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
Murder is such a strong word.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will.
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling.
And then
Let's
Arya is
see
trying to
what
stall
happens
with descriptions. Open the door.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. You collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see...
His voice is fading.
Yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world?
We're still here.
Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
She's there. You feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body. and stare up at you.
Oh, Ella, you actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, killer.
Don't mention
I think this was where I meant to be.
Oh, okay, there she goes. You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. You don't need to comfort him.
I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. Whatever makes you happy.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. You fell asleep. I hope you had a nice nap. I don't know what has happened because I don't know when you fell asleep. Did you miss most of the second run? Because there's a lot that happened there. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. There's a second run. Did you fall asleep before the first one was even over? Did you see the end with all the hands? You may have. Based on looking back at this, you may have fallen asleep before the first run was even over. Then a lot has happened. There has been a lot. There's been a hell of a lot. It has been chaotic. All of the perspectives of the princess merged into one eldritch consciousness that was unknowable and uncontrollable and different. It was all together, but also just one. They were all the same, but they were different, and it was somebody new. And she told me in cryptic words that she was something beyond time, and that she needed me to gather more perspectives of her, to bring them to her, and she could make me forget so that I could accomplish this task. And so I forgot. And in forgetting, I started a second run. And that second run, I just went straight in there and just murdered the princess. It was the arrogant princess who was like, "You're not going to do anything." Because the first thing I said, I stepped on the stairs. She's like, "I hear you. What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm here to kill you." She's like, "You're here to kill me?" So she kind of threatened me, and she was doing her like arrogant princess stuff, acting all hoity-toity. And so I stabbed her in the chest. And as she was dying, she was still maintaining that level of confidence, that level of poise. She truly believed in her heart of hearts that she was not dying, because she spoke calmly and without any wavering to her voice as she passed away and the light left her eyes. And then I got my reward for killing the princess, which was eternity. My gift was eternity, because there was nothing outside beyond the cabin. It was just nothingness and forever. And so I stayed in the cabin for a time. And while I stayed in the cabin, the narrator told me that I was happy, but the voice of the hero told me I was not. And so I decided to listen to the voice of the hero after sitting there for a long time. And I went back down to the basement where he said the only way out was. And there lay the decrepit, decayed remains of the princess, a skeleton with a dagger stabbed through her chest. And I took the dagger out and stabbed myself through the chest, the only way to escape eternity. And then I woke up in the forest again. And it was deja vu, and it was real, and it was chapter 2. And so I talked to the narrator and said, "I've been here." He's like, "No, you haven't. Go kill the princess." Like, "Fine, I'll go talk to the princess." So we went back to the princess cabin. We, after a lot of meandering and talking, grabbed the knife, went downstairs, and she emerged as a ghost. And I said, I've always wanted to fuck a ghost. And we had a lot of conversation about what it meant for her to be there, what she wanted from us, what she knew, and eventually decided to allow her to possess us in order to get her out of the cabin. And then, while she was inside of me, I exorcised her by stabbing myself in the chest, slaying her and myself at the same time. And it brought me here, to the mirror, after the 1,000 hands and arms brought her back into the fold. And from there, it was a new experience. It was not her, but it was her. She was a part of all of it. She was a part of everything, but she was just one part, and everything was more than we can comprehend. And so we had a conversation, and eventually I was given the 3 choices again to either... Oh yeah, because it gave me 3 choices when I was talking to the more merged princess. It was, make me forget, I will go back, and I'll bring you more, attack the entity, or destroy my own body. And this time it gave me those choices again with this new one. So what it seems like is there are endings within endings within endings. Because each path has different paths through that lead you to the end of a chapter 1 in whatever way you decide. That then brings you to a chapter 2, which has multiple possible endings. Because this chapter 2, I could have killed her. I could have left her in the basement as a ghost, chained up. I could have let her possess me and walked out. I could have let her possess me and killed her, and there are possibly a number of other things that could have happened. There are so many different variations to each ending, and then within that ending, you get to this point where there are another 3 options for the ending. There's so much going on in this game. It's fucking incredible. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. And also, she talked about how you cannot make the same decisions. There are invisible walls around you that stop you from moving forward because you've already tread that path, so you cannot do it again, which means that in your singular playthrough towards your one ending, you can only get a single ending of each of those alternate endings. And I don't know how much variation there is in the end of it all, but there's so much variation in the individual moments. It's amazing. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. And now we see the 1,000 arms flailing behind her, looking like a pyre, like a bonfire, but they're just arms coming from nowhere and waving around. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pop.
Alright, so that conversation, that dialogue was all the same. Thank you for explaining. Glad you're enjoying the game so much. It's great. I'll probably come back to it at some point, though not for a while because I have things to do. And these questions all seem the same. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart.
I think I've asked all of these already.
Is a child. Eyes closed. With every gift. Why wouldn't I be kind to you? Those This one is vaporous. She is a dream for a life she could never have. But that longing has... There is still much to be seen. Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
And it really does seem true in the end, what all of this is.
My
It said it's a love story at the beginning, and while it takes some twists and turns and it's a meandering path, it does feel like it's building towards something. Whether or not it actually is, unless that was gaslighting and a lie in and of itself, because it's always possible, because I don't trust this game. It does feel like that. Music's sad and spooky, but so pretty. It is beautiful.
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
And here's the point where each time I come back here, I can say I'm ready to go back, attack the entity, or destroy my own body. And I'm captivated by the possibilities. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Then we're back at chapter 1, the hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods.
So fucking incredible. So fascinating. And I need to end. That game was so much more than I thought it was going to be. I can see if people knew what that was, or whether they just thought it was an interesting idea, why people voted for that game of all the games that I offer. That I know the other games are neat as well, but that was truly incredibly fascinating. I really want to go back. No, really? What do you mean? Why are you getting all sarcastic and snappy? Why are you getting all sassy with me? Well, what was that about? About me saying that it was more than I thought it was going to be? How was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know? I didn't look up anything about it other than seeing it on Steam and being like, man, that's got a pretty art style. It says psychological horror. Not sassy, you said you gotta end. Oh, yeah, it's getting late. It's getting a little late. If I keep going, then I'm gonna probably end up staying up way too late afterwards. And I want enraptured by the game. You want enraptured by the game? You want to be, or you are? There might be more in the future, but as of right now, I need to end this so I can get to bed on time tonight, because I didn't get to bed very quickly last night. I am spelling hard. You're doing your best. Come on, one more run. I could, and hello Air, welcome to the stream. Pleasure to see you. I could, but it seems like each run is taking about an hour or so. And at this point, if I push it to another hour, then I'm definitely going to be getting to bed way too late. So they say you gotta leave them wanting more. You gotta leave them titillated. And now all of you will be sitting here, eagerly anticipating the next time I play this game, which will be in months. And you'll definitely not see it played anywhere else, and definitely not play it yourself. The only way to see is to wait months until I come back. It's very irresponsible adult. I'm trying to be. I've had several nights this week of not getting enough sleep because I keep waking up and then not getting back to sleep. So I got to make a little bit of an effort. Trust me, I would love to keep playing, and part of me really wants to do one more run. I hemmed and hawed the entire time we were heading towards that ending. I was like, I don't know. I could do one more maybe. I might be able to get there. Maybe it wouldn't take too long. But I don't want to end partway through a run either. So I don't want to start a run and then find out oh, this is actually taking an hour and a half and I'm not done yet, and then end up stopping there because I have to get to bed. So it's safer and easier to just end on a solid note there and leave it for the future. And this will be coming back in the future. It's not a command, Puppy. It doesn't work that way. But thank you, Puppy, for the emotes. Thank you for the hug. Y'all motherfuckers need to sleep. Y'all motherfuckers need to sleep. It's true. Thank you, Gary. So yeah, trust me, whatever you're feeling about how you want to see more, I can guarantee you it's tearing me apart even more. Because I'm like, man, I want to see more, but I know I can't. Someday. We'll get there. So Sleepy also forgot to say hi. Thank you for saying hi, and hopefully you can get some good rest, some good sleep, now that we're ending this. Sleep well, Q. Thank you, Air. I hope you can rest well as well when your time comes, whatever that time is. Q, sleep means I can also sleep. Ooh. Yes, although, don't you sleep better when I'm streaming? Isn't that how that works? Because you pop in the stream, you go, oh, nap time. Got sketches to do? Oh, nice. You doing some fun art? What are you drawing? If you don't mind me asking. You don't have to say if it's a secret. You drawing anything neat? In the meantime, we are going to send a raid out as well. So here is the raid command if you do not have my emotes. Here is the raid command if you do have my emotes. Shoot you right, fuck. It is what it is, there's no way out. Just some fun kukitsu? I don't know. Kukitsu? Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen. Understood. Well, that's pretty neat. That sounds like fun. I've not watched Jujutsu Kaisen or read any yet because I'm way behind on the times. I'm not as hip as I once was, but I intend to at some point because I think from everything I've heard, it's pretty fascinating, pretty fantastic. I know Puppy said that he was not too thrilled with the first few episodes at least, but I've heard it gets really good as it goes on. But that's really neat. I hope that your sketches go well. For all y'all artists out there, if you are doing any art, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're drinking water. Make sure you're doing stretches, both hand and wrist exercises frequently to make sure that you're fighting off that carpal tunnel syndrome, the arthritis. Fight those off. Make sure you stand up every so often too, so you're not just sitting in one spot. Get that blood flowing, and get yourself some food if you need to. So you need to watch more. You will get there. I believe in you wholeheartedly. Yeah, so I'll be back this Saturday at 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern with the return to Hi-Fi Rush, another short game that I need to beat that I let sit by the wayside for too long. So we're going to be focusing for the next couple of weeks pretty heavily on Hi-Fi Rush and Baldur's Gate 3. We're going to be doing a lot of that. Maybe I'll slip in another stream of this. I don't know. We'll kind of see how it goes. I got some other things I need to work on as well that will become streams or finished streams as well. The finale of Pokemon Scarlet and Nuzlocke will be coming in the near future, near-ish future. That's going to happen. I got a lot of things I need to do. So many things. So many cleanup items from the Donathon. So many things I've started and need to continue. There's a lot. Good night, Blue Hope. Take care. Have a wonderful, beautiful day and evening and afternoon and all of the above. Thanks for hanging out. So yeah, I'll be back on Saturday. After that, I will not be back again until next week Saturday because it's going on to my night shift, and when I'm on night shift, I don't really have the time to properly stream during the week. So I will see you on Saturday, and then a week from Saturday, and we'll kind of continue that rotation as we go. It's really inconsistent, isn't it? There are weeks where I'm like, hey, depending on how you look at it, he's streamed 4 times this week. 5 even. Because there's the week where I stream Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And then the next time I stream is the following Saturday. So it's like 5 streams in 1 week and then 1 stream the next, depending on how you look at it. Inconsistency. That's me. I'm not a bear. I'm not a real bear either. I'm just a man who dresses like a bear. I swear. But yeah, I was absolutely enraptured by this game. This game was so much more than I expected it to be. Truly fascinating. Imagine being consistent one day. One day I'll be more consistent. Truly, properly consistent. Sorry, I'm all out of honey. Ah, shit, I do love honey. It is very sweet. Tastes good. I love that sugar flavor. I'll probably eat a couple pieces of candy before I go to bed. Because I haven't. Why not? I haven't had dinner yet. No, I've had dinner. I haven't had dessert yet. Dessert is a part of dinner. It's all important. Everything flows together. But we, I think, are going to raid my good friend Shiro Tsubaki Art, who is also playing a visual novel, if that is something that is of interest to you. You don't have to stick around for the raid if you don't want to. You do get some extra Bs if you do that. And I'm probably going to be heading into a heavy lurk pretty quickly once I get there. We can go share some love with them. They're playing Café Enchanté, a visual novel dating sim that, if I recall correctly, is based on an enchanted cafe with a bunch of monster boys, I believe. So you can stick around and say hi if you'd like. We're going to send a raid over to them and see how that goes. But in the meantime, I need to wrap things up properly by saying thank you to those of you who stopped by to say hi, if even just for a moment. It means so much to me. I can't overstate that. Thank you to those of you who stuck around for a while. I hope I could provide you with some kind of a smile. I know that times are weird on the QuvarTV show since my work started getting weird this past winter. I know my streams have been getting shorter and shorter, and at this point there are more of them, but they're shorter. I don't know what the preferred method is. I haven't been streaming late into the evening for a while either, so I'm sure there's some people who are only really available late at night who have not been catching. But it's a weird time out here, and we're doing what we can. I'll try to mix and match it when I am able to. But regardless, thank you to the lurkers. You are my lifeblood. And of course, as always, never forget, I've always wanted to fuck a ghost.
Urban Boy 7323232. Somebody's getting